Good afternoon, Miss Melody and fellow friends. My name is Dana and I'm standing here to present my investigation, Science Teachers' Difficulties on the Implementation of Integrated STEM Education in Indonesia. I'd like to start my presentation with a question. What do you think makes science and mathematics education interesting for students? The experiment, right? Hands-on activities, outdoor learning. Students like the practical aspect of this, which sparks the emergence of an initiative called STEM education. STEM education is an effort to combine science, technology, engineering, and maths into one subject based on real-world problems. There are several benefits of STEM educations which make it a growing interest in STEM education in Indonesia. However, I will argue that implementing integrated STEM education is challenging for Indonesian teachers due to three main factors. First, teachers lack pedagogical content knowledge of integrated STEM education. Second, students lack a foundational knowledge and skills needed for effective STEM learning. And third, fixed curriculum and lack of support. In this presentation, I'm going to talk about the proposal of these three main reasons. First, teachers lack pedagogical content knowledge of integrated STEM education. According to several research, the majority of Indonesian teachers have never applied STEM education because they lack pedagogical content knowledge, especially in technology and engineering. This can be seen during STEM curriculum implementation in Indonesia, that teachers focus only on the affective aspects and viewed STEM content integrations just as an afterthought. This makes student learning restricted when teachers don't possess adequate knowledge. However, interestingly, research also found that teachers actually have positive attitude towards STEM education, and most of them are interested for further learning through professional development. Unfortunately, teacher training and professional development is often inadequate in preparing teachers to implement STEM education because teacher training often lack relevance, doesn't provide modeling, and typically delivered as one-shot event. This makes teachers remain hesitant in incorporating STEM pedagogy even after participating in professional development. Second, students' lack of foundational knowledge and skills needed for effective STEM learning. According to several research, teachers reluctant to apply STEM pedagogy because they're doubting their students' ability to address STEM problems and concerned that this might demotivate students from learning. Teachers also experience difficulties in modifying STEM curriculum for underperforming students because students engage passively in STEM learning due to fear of making mistakes. Interestingly, research surprisingly found that students actually perceive STEM approach as fun, and this could positively affect their achievement. Collaborative learning in STEM education also found to increase students' self-efficacy, self-regulation, and concept understanding. And learning from mistakes is one of principles of high-quality STEM education, which teachers value as something that will motivate students. Some teachers even surprised to find that underperforming students could succeed in challenging STEM problems. Despite the ability of STEM education to engage students, however, English highlighted that students often just participate in STEM activities without really able to recognize the interconnection among the four disciplines, which is the main goal of STEM education. This brings me to my second point. Third, fixed curriculum and lack of support hinder teachers from STEM integration. Factors related to curriculum such as separated subjects, class scheduling, time constraint, and pressure for test-focused instructions are reported to hinder teachers from STEM integration. Lack of support in financials, teaching facilities, guideline, and professional development also hinder teachers for STEM integration. To solve these problems, research recommends to embed and integrate STEM education into math and science subjects, also incorporating indigenous knowledge to make STEM education more accessible, especially in rural schools where teaching facilities are limited. Although this integration is promising, however, several factors impede its implementation, such as not all math and science topics can be integrated using STEM pedagogy, and the interdisciplinary nature of STEM may overlook the importance of foundational knowledge in math and science. Not all teachers also possess indigenous knowledge and understand traditional culture, which hinder them from connecting science concept with cultural context. This brings me to my third point. From these 3 points, I can conclude that despite its significance, teaching integrated STEM education is still challenging for Indonesian teachers due to factors related to teachers, students, curriculum, and government readiness. That's all my presentation. Thank you.